go. New fuel lines for the truck. The one with that little red tip, that's where it screws into the sending unit and goes down and curves, and you attach a rubber hose. And this one attaches to the rubber hose and has a slight little weird bend to it. But, yeah, it's supposed to be kind of straight. And so they give you straightening instructions. Tells me to lie it flat on a table and all of that. I got a tubing bender. Should fit it. You know, I will have to do a little manipulations. But there it is, new fuel lines for Johnny. Hello, it's me again on an atmospheric river day. I got the old heater going, and we're going to try to attempt to straighten the new fuel line for Johnny Be Good. Well, there you go. See, it says straighten between the bends. Man, I cannot believe that inline tubes or tubeinline.com or whatever would send a bent line. But what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it. Now, see, I'm holding the old camera with one hand and heating her up a little. Now, I've already taken some of that bend out because it technically was bent even more. But we're going to rotate her over the top of this thing just like this, warm this line up, because common sense says that when they bent it, they stretched the outside and crushed the inside, and now I'm going to try to have to straighten it out, which technically could cause it to crack. Thank you guys, you're awesome. I don't mind saying it. This is junk. High dollar shit for nothing. Well, it's getting better. You get a better look at here by me tossing it on the floor. You'll see if you compare it to the original bend. Long, hard process to get this to work, man, using it this way. It's a lot of force, man. It's so quick and easy to break the line. And to have to, their instructions say to lay it on a table and roll it. Well, how do you roll something that's folded in half? I'll tell you, man, I'd be better off going to the wrecking yard probably and getting a used line out of a truck. Oh, by the way, the lady that delivered this, she's got 2 or 3, well, no, as she said, 3 60 to 66s. She don't know the exact years. No engines. Long bed fleet side C series. She's got some early 70s. She wants to get rid of things. Who knows? I'm too worried about getting this one back on the road. Okay, from a different angle, I'll show you exactly how I'm doing this. Yeah, it's getting straighter. But if I'm setting it right on the top of the stove and letting it get warm and just kind of rocking her on that bend after it gets warm. I'm not giving it any kind of weird twist. I'm just taking the bend straight out as they had it. And it seems to be working. I just keep a little steady force on it. You know, and rock it over the bend a little. And eventually, maybe, I feel it moving as it warms up. It moves way easier than it would have cold. They said to roll it on a table, but they didn't say anything about heating it or anything. They just said lay it on a table and roll it. Well, there was no rolling it until it's straight. Shouldn't have had that bend in it. But as you can see, Definitely taking the bend out the way I'm doing it. Nice and slow and easy. Heating the molecules. Yeah, buddy. Had a lot of force on it, but she's definitely straightening out there. That's how it's done, man. Yeah. All right, we're gonna show you how this is supposed to look. We're gonna grab this end right here, and we lift it up so it would go through the floor of the truck, because the top is where it bolts into the sending unit on the tank. It'd be above it. Little rubber hose goes between it. They have flares, so the rubber hose works real good. Now I'm going to lay that down. And so it'll run along the frame and then cuts over inside again and turns so you can get a rubber hose and a filter between it and the pump. Look at how I done that just by doing it the way I did. Now, I can go a little more. I'll know more when I get the old one out of exactly, but that's way better than what it was. Yeehaw! That line came from these guys. Yay. Through these guys. There you go.